Hey, it's me, Mark, and today I built this. It's the Colossal Mantis Diorama by AMT. I think it was released back in the 70s from what I looked at, and apparently it's a part of one of three of the line. The other two is a tarantula and a scorpion. Totally didn't just look that up right now. But I found this at a swap meet the other week for like $10, so couldn't pass up on that. And here we are. But as you see, once assembled and painted, it doesn't look that bad for a 70s model kit. My main problem was that I lost the instructions, so I just guessed how it went together, and it's pretty simple. The seams on it are kind of annoying, especially on the train when it's cut in half. The others are kind of well hidden, but I think the best part of it is actually the main building in the background, the one against the wall. It has a lot of detail and it only has a few scenes, and it really looks good once painted and all that. To start off, I just paint all the background parts, like behind the building, the inside of some parts of the insect, and so forth, black, because the insides of some of it do show, and I just thought like might as well hide it in case you do see it. So right now I'm using black acrylic paint, and I'm just adding a very sloppy first coat. If you really want to, you can be fancy with it, like use spray paint. But I thought that for this I just hand brush everything since it was the quickest thing at the time. Since it's acrylic on plastic, it might scrape off, so you may need to seal it. But I'm not too worried about that since it's meant to be hidden for the most part. But once that's done, I could start gluing shit. I start off with the thorax, I think that's what it's called, but I just glue those two parts together and try my best not to get super glue all over my fingers and rip off my skin. It's a lot of fun. For most of the Mantis model kit, it's not like a traditional model kit where the pieces like lock in together and like feels right. For this one, it kind of just slides into each other, so you could kind of have some wiggle room for how you place the arms and shit. For the most part, most of the seams are hidden by the joints, so it looks natural. The only part I don't really like that much is the butt, and you'll see how the head connects in a bit, leaves an awkward seam in the back. The legs are really thin, and honestly I was worried I was going to break them at any moment, but surprisingly they're pretty sturdy because they're a little bit flexible. Once I'm done assembling the Mantis, I can start working on the other parts of the diorama, like the buildings and the little cars. The rest of the model kit is pretty easy. The train's only like 2 pieces, the building's only like 4 I think, and then the remaining pieces are just standalone. Like I said before, I really like the building. I think it's like really well done. It has a lot of nice detail when you look right up at it. And I really like the way they made the clock tower look like it's getting smashed into with the mantis hand claw thing. But once you finish the building, the model kit's pretty much done, and all that's left is putting it on the base and painting it. I'm not crazy about the paper background, but it's better than nothing. Fuck, I hit my mic. And I guess if you always wanted to, you can make your own diorama. Just add the railroad tracks and place everything back on it and it'll look fine. But I'm lazy. So I'm going to start off by painting the mantis first. I'm going to paint the inside of the mouth and glue the head back on, add the antennae, and throw some green paint on it. I'm still pretty new to the airbrushing stuff, but for this it was pretty fun to try messing around with it. It flies around everywhere since it's like really light and thin, but in the end I like how it comes out. For the cars, I'm gonna splash a little spray paint of silver onto it as a base coat, and then it's onto the building, which took me the longest to paint because it was a lot of masking off a lot of things, which took a while. I think it does save time in the long run though. With the paintbrush, I feel like this would have taken me about the same time, but looked worse. But it's good practice. and it's really nice to peel off tape. I mean, look at it. I'm still using acrylic paints, just watering it down for the airbrush, so before I forget, I need to coat it all, or seal it. I do do a few passes or coats with the paint itself to get a really nice and flat layer. Then with the paintbrush, I'll just do a few more of the finer details. And after all that, it's done. This was a really fun model kit. It's pretty easy, so I'd recommend this if you ever wanted to try it. I think maybe later down the road I will expand on the base of it, make a better diorama than the cutout. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. Thanks for watching the video, really appreciate it, and hope you have a good one.